Good evening, race fans, and welcome back to Seasoned Gamers Historic Trans Am Series. And the point standings, current point standings going into this race, are quickly flying by on the screen. As always, with me in the booth, San.
Yo.
Hello. We are at Mount Panorama Circuit. I've already screwed it up.
Good job.
Bathurst. We're at Bathurst. Okay, we're at freaking Bathurst.
Mount Panorama.
Yes, thank you. Starting grid. On pole is RPM Swerve. Second, Dat Wagonator. Third, Sierra XR8. Fourth, Dat Trashman. Fifth, Diablo. Sixth, Schleprock. Starting 7th, 4Cam T-Bird. Starting 8th, Crafty Budman. 9th, Strife 67. Optimizer starting 10th. 110 Octane starting 11th. 12th is Springer. Fusion 14 starting 13th, throwing us off. Demon Child starting 14th. Team Reedy 15th. Yan San 16th. Starting 17th is Racer Man. Alongside him in 18th is Flight. Wildman CB starting 19th. And last but not least, Night Fox. And we're going to go over to the... Oops, stop. There we go. The buttons don't work very well. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1, go. We are with RPM Swerve as he enters the last turn, heading for the start-finish line, and this race is underway. And as tradition, we are going to go right automatically back to, let's say, 6 with 4Cam T-Bird.
Okay.
No sense in hanging around in front, right?
I suppose not.
And there's a good battle going on right behind him with Schleprock and Optimizer for 7th, so I'm going to pop back even one more, and that is, you know what, I don't even recognize the cars anymore. It's been so long. Yes, it's been probably over a month now, and I do have to apologize. I know I suck. A lot of life events have happened in the past month, making it difficult, as we are going too wide through this whole spaghetti noodle Griffin's Mount part of the track. And somewhere in here is Frog Hollow, Zillman's Park, John Hicksman Vista. Like, they've got every bit named here.
They're not like the American tracks. 1, 2.
Are we talking oval?
And most of the road courses.
Oh, as Optimizer tags the wall and loses his bumper in the process. Still holds on his position just slightly in front of Schleprock. Schleprock giving him all kinds of his front bumper as they are going down through the downhill part of this. The S's.
Are you seeing something I don't? You reloaded the wrong replay.
Did I?
Optimizer's not my shot.
Optimizer is...
Schleprock is running alone.
You've loaded the wrong
place.
You,
No,
sir,
no,
have loaded the wrong
race
replay.
1.
You're going to have to...
Start on race 1.
You are just going to follow along. This is race 1. We're not stopping.
You loaded race 2.
I did not.
You jackass.
This is a race. We're calling it race 1. As they head down into the chase. Turns 20, 21, and 22.
Well, I'm going to go take a break. This is up to you to commentate.
I picked the first replay.
Exactly.
Replays.
The first replay is the last one, which means it's race 2.
Negative.
Oh, Jesus.
I looked at the time on these. I looked at the timestamp. This is quality broadcasting at its finest. Please hit that like and subscribe button.
You know what? I'm just gonna kick back and watch this race.
He's going to have all the spoilers for race 2 when we get around to broadcasting that one. Hopefully tonight, if all goes well. So, comments so far on what's happening on track.
You're an asshole. Let's talk about what you're drinking there.
I'm going to have to turn your microphone up a little bit because you're awfully quiet. Not that that's a terrible thing, but some people like to hear what you have to say, I guess.
Nope.
There we go.
What's the drink of choice tonight?
The drink of choice tonight, well, I have already started into a Vickers Cross double IPA, which we all know on the channel. Almost done that, and probably race 2. Race 2, there'll be another drink, a new drink to this channel. Stay tuned. I know you're all excited, because I am.
Gotta be another beer.
Me mix? It's been known to happen. Will it be tonight? I don't know. So I'm going back down to 10th with Demon Child, as there is a good battle going on there between him, Springa, 110 Octane, and Fusion's part of that? Again, yep, Fusion's right ahead of him in 9th. Side by side, Springa has pulled up alongside and has passed Demon Child, which is highly unheard of because that Dodge Dart is fast in a straight line, and that was all straight line. That was the we're talking about the Conrad Straight for you who are actually on the correct replay. Not naming any names. As we finish another lap. So that'd be lap 3. How many laps are we doing tonight?
Figure it out yourself there, genius.
Somebody's not bitter at all. Not bitter at all. Okay. I insist that I'm right on this.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Alright, we are
Everyone who
heading up
participated in the race will know a defining moment at the start of race 2, which is what you're on.
We're heading up through the cutting, turn 3, 4, and 5. They've got like everything named on this track. I feel like I need to put up a track map just to show people what like every corner is named on this thing. Alright, add.
They're very proud of their circuit.
Obviously. Oh, wrong button. Screen capture. I think the screen probably went black there for a minute. There we go. We got a track map up. Where can we put that? I think we'll just scale that and put it down right there. So we're on the downhill section now. Through 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Also known
Don't
as
forget to, you know, look at some of the other cars too. Sometimes you get distracted.
I do.
Like when you're looking for a map.
This is actually a half decent race, though. But that being said, let's just go back to 14th. Who's in 14th? Oh, look, it's some yellow car running by himself.
No, that's not true. I'm looking at 14th right now. It's pink.
Pinks and 13th. You're confused, my son. As they head down into the chase, turns 20, 21, and 22. In case anybody's wondering, well, you can see it on screen, but there are 23 corners, listed corners on this track. I think they could have added a few more in there if they had tried, like between 2 and 3, that little kink they could have probably called a corner. I've never been on this track in Forza, but iRacing I have, and it is a bugger to learn. Like, you can get the basics down, you know, it's straightaway, 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 corner, 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 straightaway. But being fast on it is a different thing. Isn't that right?
Yeah. You gotta be comfortable being on the edge, and it's pretty painful when you smack those walls. They do a lot of damage quick.
I'm going up to 5th with Trash Man here. Who is not,
Hey, he's in 5th on mine.
not too far behind 4KMT Bird. Is 4KMT Bird 4th?
Yes, indeed.
There you go. See, I was right.
We're almost watching the same race.
And for your, those who have not noticed yet, excessive use of lens flare is... Ooh. Trashman tags the wall, going through that downhill section towards the dipper. And then forced elbow.
Turn 10 love their effects. Just think about what we're going to get in the next edition. It's going to be more.
Lens flare, and I rumor has it that they're going to bevel emboss everything. Everything will have a bevel emboss. Or lightning. Lightning.
Lightning, I want confetti in all the corners.
Is there confetti here? Hard to tell. They don't show the grandstands long enough. We're on a lap. Going up, back up to first just to see what Swerve's up to. Wagonator's not too far behind him, but there's big enough gap to really not make this very exciting. Swerve's got a lot of damage to his car, however. Looking awfully busted up. And actually, Wagonator might be catching him. But enough of that. Diablo's back in third. We'll give him a little screen time. But there's absolutely... his car is all busted up as well. Such a narrow track, too. I imagine it was hard to keep it off the walls in this one.
Yeah.
Thanks for the insight.
Sorry, I checked out.
If you start snoring... A car with very little damage, however, is 110 Octane as he drives through the lens flare. Cars are a little spread out here. I'm just trying to find something that resembles some sort of close race, but no luck as of yet. Springa and Strife are battling for 12th, but Strife isn't overly close. Jansen Sand's back there in 14th. Raceman 15th, so we missed that pass. As is tradition, we miss all the good stuff. Optimizer has fallen all the way back down to 17th, so bad shit happened early for him. I know we saw him hit the wall a couple times on the opening lap. Still missing that rear bumper, in case anybody was wondering. As he is closing, and whoa, on the outside of Wildman. That was just very committed. He was going for it, no ifs, ands, or buts, and we got a small train of cars behind Wildman now, so we will actually stick with this just for shits and giggles. Got Flight, Team Rady, and Night Fox all in this short little train here. all battling for 17th.
I remember Night Fox saying he wasn't very comfortable here at the wheel. So I think he qualified poorly on purpose and just rode around at the back both races.
Understandable. It is.
Gotta be a tough circuit for a wheel if you're not used to it.
Oh, as Wildman tags the wall, that puts him sideways across the track. He recovers, and that leaves the door open for Team Reedy and, well, Night Fox. Team Reedy's still behind him, though. Did I say Night Fox? I meant Flight. Flight got by him. Oh my god, I suck. Team Reedy looking on the inside, but falls back. Decides the better of it. As we drive through yet another lens flare. Pre-race, I was describing this track as a several straights connected by spaghetti. I think that's very aptly, or apt description. So
90-degree turn, 90-degree turn, 90-degree turn, spaghetti.
Pretty much. Speaking of racing, the Canadian Grand Prix is on this weekend. Really looking forward to that.
Any driver or team you're pulling for?
Well, of course I gotta pull for Canadian. Lance Stoll, he's driving for Williams. But as long as it's not Hamilton, that's all I care about. Oh, and that is the race, folks. Wow, that brilliant. That was over so quick. It was action-packed. I think we covered every single element of that race, front to back. Really? Except for finishing order. Slow clap. People finished in places. There we go. I think that was a good.
I mean, the broadcast's a month late. They're lucky they got anything at all.
I think it was damn good, considering.
Maybe our best one yet?
No, I think Bob Ross still.
Well, that was you solo. I think this is our best as a team.
Maybe. Anyway, with that, we're gonna just pause it here, and we'll be right back with race 2. Race 2, right, Ryan?
Oh yeah,
race
absolutely.
2. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is race 2. Swerve out in front, and there's a couple cars ducking right off into the pits. That's odd.
There was a get-together on the pace lap.
Oh, gotcha. Swerve leading them in through turn...
What?
Something? It's because they don't have the track map up and all off. Let me turn the track map on. There we... That's not the track map. That's the point standing. Speaking of... Or not the points, the race results. Speaking of race results, because I didn't do it on the last race, RPM Swerve first, Wagonator second, Diablo third, 4Cam T-Bird fourth, Trashman fifth, Crafty Budman sixth, Schleprox seventh, Sierra eighth, Fusion 14th, 9th, 110 Octane 10th, Demon Child 11th, Springa 12th, Strife 16th, or Strife 13th, 14th is Racerman, Insane 15th, Optimizer 16th, Ray Flight 17th, Reedy 18th, Wildman 19th, and Night Fox 20th. Now let's go back to some racing.
Right.
Where are we going?
Let's just hop back to Sierra. I don't know that you looked at him. Third?
Third with Sierra, and he has Diablo on the outside. And it's hard to tell by that camera angle, but where?
I don't see Diablo. I see,
He was there.
Trashman. Maybe he went off track?
He must have. He, like, literally right... am I seeing things? Yes, Trash Man's right behind him now. So we think we figured out what happened. Not pointing fingers, but somebody...
Elvis.
May have started one lap ahead of the other person.
So what you guys saw was not the start, but the start of lap 2.
Maybe. Hey, you get what you pay for.
Send your donations in. It could get better. Probably not.
No, I highly doubt it. Oh, a little hot on the brakes here, going into the final corner, turn 23. Drink, that new drink I was talking about, is in the drink cam. It is a Two Crows local brewery. It's a Pollyanna Wild Northwest IPA. And it is, quote-unquote, tropical, fuzzy, juicy, hazy. Don't let that...
Sounds girly.
Yeah, don't let that turn you away from it. Oh, Sierra!
Man, you got all of that wall.
That is some tires in the scattered everywhere. Wow. Anyway, it's a 7.3, and it is good.
Let's pop back to Schlepp in 6th. Looks like a good race.
6.
Schlepp Rock.
There we go.
So where's that beer from? Is that Canadian?
Oh, it's a local Nova Scotia. It's actually brewed one street up from where I work. We walked up there after, a couple of us walked up there after work one night. May or may not have gotten drunk.
You're just sampling for science.
It was. Actually, it was sampling to fill out my untapped beer app. I'll do anything really to get a new beer added to that. I'll never catch my brother, of course, who's at 200.
200 unique beers.
Did get to sample some American brews weekends ago while I was down in Bangor, Maine.
That mean you had a Bud Light? Coors Light?
All these foreign beers I've never heard about before. It's Budweiser? Coors? It was weird. I actually can't remember what they were called. I didn't have Wi-Fi connection, and I wasn't going to pay for cellular data, so I didn't get to add them to Untapped. Goose Island or something like that? Anyway. If you know what I drank, leave it in the comments below.
Let's pop back to 9th with Demon Child.
Oh yeah, there's racing going on, isn't there? Anyway, I got to see Tool for probably the first and last time in my life. It was enjoyable. Very enjoyable.
Last time because you think this is your last tour, or you just don't think you'll go out again because you're old?
Probably the latter. Definitely the latter. On the way down there, my brother and I were discussing how we could, instead of be sitting in a car for several hours, we could currently be sitting in an armchair, possibly listening to Tool, drinking beer in that armchair, and how much more enjoyable that might be. It's at that point I knew.
Oh, Demon Child tags that wall hard.
Wow.
That's got to be damage.
That is not going to help, and he's off onto the grass as well.
That car has got to be damaged. That was a hard hit.
His ego may or may not be bruised as well.
It might be shattered.
We're not signaling you out at all, but really he didn't lose a whole lot on Racerman.
It's tough to know how the the damage model reacts on this game. In iRacing, if you hit it like that, that's race over.
You must
That's
park it.
yeah, you're done.
Yeah. Speaking of which, there was good news last night that you shared with me last night about iRacing.
What about?
The new car coming in the fall with the new track type.
Oh yeah, the Rallycross with the Volkswagen Beetle Rallycross car.
I didn't know such a I didn't know such a thing existed, but hey, it's exciting. I mean, not the Rallycross. I knew Rallycross existed, just the Volkswagen Beetle as a Rallycross car. We should probably find another car to stare at aimlessly and talk about other stuff than racing.
Let's see. Trying to find a good fight.
Budman up in 6. What's he doing?
We were just looking at that fight actually.
Oh, he's side by side with Schleprock going. They're going into a turn, possibly the chase. No, they're going uphill, so that's probably turn 2. Quarry.
Yeah, turn 2. With Strife right on their butt. Yeah, these guys had a lot of screen time, but it is an exciting race, so
yeah.
why not?
Oh no, this is good stuff. Quality. This is cool, man. 3-way battle here for 6 or 5th actually.
Dead airtime, Alice.
I was hoping you'd float while I was looking for their freaking badge, you jerk. Hey, we're back. I don't know what happened to the microphone there. It was a little wonky. Yeah. They're currently going down through the S's, that whole skyline section.
Dipper, all that. Oh, Strife into the wall. Tags it pretty good. That puts, I think, Racerman.
Yes, that is Racerman and Demon Child.
I guess Demon Child didn't get that much damage because he's hanging with Racer.
The long drag down into turn 20. That whole chase complex. One of 2 straightaways on this track. I don't think you can count the start-finish line as a straightaway. I mean, it's straight, but it's not very long. What do you think?
I think I'm going through the field to find something else to look at, and it's a lot of people running by themselves. So that's not our fault. It's their fault.
I blame all of you on track. Do a better job to make my life easier. Currently in 1st, RPM Swerve. 2nd, Dat Wagonator. 3rd, Trashman. Sierra XR8 currently running 4th. Schleprock 5th. Crafty Budman 6th. Stripe 7th. Racerman 8th. Demon Child 9th. 110 Octane 10th. Fusion 14th. 11th. And San up to 12th. Wildman CB currently running 13th. Optimizer 14th. Porcan T-Bird 15th. Team Reedy 16th. Flight 17th. Night Fox 18th. Diablo 19th. And Springa seems to have parked his car for the race. Do you have a car for us to look at now? They give you lots of time.
Nah, everyone's running solo.
Alright, I'm going up to RPM Swerve then. Give him some airtime since he is indeed out front. Heavy damage again on his car. Somehow making that damage work for him as he is way out in front by himself. Wagonator is got to be about 20 to 30 car lengths behind him. So let's go to the opposite end of the spectrum, down to 19th with Diablo. Not a good race for Diablo, and oh my goodness, look at that car.
There is not a straight piece left on that.
Looking.
Maybe in the back? No, no. back looks kind of crooked.
I think his rear view mirror is still intact. Yep. Confirmed his rear view mirror is still intact.
Impressive, given how shattered the glass is.
We'll go up to Night Fox, since we didn't get a whole lot of Night Fox in the last race. And his poor Camaro is a little banged up as well. But as you mentioned, he was having problems with this track using the wheel.
Yeah, he didn't know the track. I don't think he's ever run it before.
Oh, his optimizer knocks a few tires out into the track. Hopefully the corner marshals are able to retrieve those without having to put a safety car out. Okay. 4KM T-Bird up in 14th. As he is crossing the start-finish line to finish another lap. What lap? We don't know. It's a mystery.
That car, he's got to be damaged. That thing's moving all over the place.
It's got quite the wiggle to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Reminds me of an ex-girlfriend. Look at it go. It's all over. That is not tracking right at all.
No, that's steering damage for you. And given that he started up towards the front, top 5, I think.
Now,
could say something.
Could that also be a little bit of lag, making the car wiggle back and forth like that, or is that really?
No, the steering is bent, so he's fighting it, like it won't even go straight.
Wow. So, tell the fine folks what you're up to this weekend.
It's 24 hours of Le Mans on iRacing. Got the new GTE cars, the race-winning Ford from last season, and the Ferrari 488.
First Ferrari in iRacing, so a lot of people are abuzz about that. I'm going up to 16th with Flight, since we haven't seen a whole lot of Flight either. And his banged up Challenger.
Banged up, and he's also running a lot of ballast.
Don't make excuses for him.
Not an excuse. Fact.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
It's only an excuse if I make it for myself. If I make it for others, it's a fact.
Fusion 14th and currently running 11th, all by himself. Hard to find a battle here, isn't it?
It's the good fight was really with Crafty and Schlepp, and
is that going on? I'm going up to 8th with 110 octane. Ah, there's cars close together. Finally.
Hey, Racer and Demon
Man.
Child. Yeah.
So yes, 24 Hour Le Mans. Will that be broadcast by Tony Knuckles at all, or?
I think actually, good old Mike Young. I think he broadcasts under Mustard Plug. I can't remember. I'll post a link in the forum in case anyone's actually interested. We tested both cars, and the SRN team is going with the Ferrari. I actually didn't expect that. I thought we would go with the Ford.
So if you've got 24 hours with nothing to do and to kill, there's something to do for you. Hey,
Actually, another thing, the SRN team is also participating in the 24 Hours of Le Mans in Forza at Bora.
Really? And that,
Yeah.
is that this weekend as well?
Same thing, yeah.
Oh.
That team is in the Porsche, which is a little down on top speed. That's got Optimizer, Wagonator, Bring Tachyon, and I'm forgetting the 5th member. Don't think it's Racer. I apologize, whoever I'm forgetting. 5th member.
You're obviously not very memorable. Sorry.
Aw.
And San does not does not like you. I'm such a jerk.
You are.
Anyway, joking aside, good luck to everybody running this weekend at Le Mans, whether it's in Forza or iRacing. Yours truly will not be. I will be running up to New Brunswick for the weekend. I've got a lawn to mow. I know. It's exciting. I could possibly live broadcast it. Waiting to hear from my sponsors, but it could happen.
You want to come out to the West Coast? Mow a lawn as well?
As long as my flight's paid for.
No, you gotta drive it. You gotta bring your own mower. I'm assuming that's what you're doing.
Oh,
Or they have a lawnmower where you're going. You don't have to bring your own.
There is indeed a ride-on lawnmower up at the cottage. So.
Oh man. So you could possibly be drinking a beer while you ride?
Yeah,
On the lawn?
keeping the dust out of it though is a pain in the ass. A lot of dust, like grass gets kicked up.
I hear a lot of excuses. Where there's a will, there's a way.
I need some sort of flap to go over top of my beer. For some reason, Saturday Night Live Jeopardy came to mind, and Sean Connery and his anal bum cover just came flooding into my brain for some reason. Don't ask me why.
I got nothing.
Awkward silence.
Yeah, I got nothing.
That's
from
probably
that.
the best thing for that. I'm gonna do a quick rundown. RPM swerve. Still. Oh.
Actually, I think the race is over. So quickly run it down.
Yeah, that race is over. We'll put a fork in that one. It is done. I can still give you the final results though. Race 2. RPM swerve with a 2020 52.3. That means nothing to everybody, right? Anyway.
20 minutes, 20 seconds.
Yeah. Wagonator is 4 seconds behind in second. Trashman third. Schleprock fourth. Crafty Budman fifth. Cheers XR8 sixth. Strife 67 seventh. 110 Octane 8th. Racerman 9th. Demon Child finishing 10th. 11th was Fusion. Jensen San 12th. Wildman CB 13th. Optimizer 14th. Team Reedy 15th. 16th was 4Cam T-Bird. Flight 602, 17th Night Fox, 18th Diablo, 19th, and Springo with that DNF. So yeah, that was Bathurst. Big thank you again before I forget to Snap On for the prizes. What are the prizes?
T-shirts and hats.
There we go. T-shirts and hat. Thank you. You guys rock, as always. Thanks to Yan San San on making time to broadcast this. I know he's supposed to be practicing right now for 24-hour Le Mans. Team may or may not be mad at him.
They are practicing as we speak, and I am missing out.
See what we do for you guys. See what we do for our fans, if we had any.
Not after this broadcast.
Probably not. Points after this race. That Trashman out in front with 483, 463 for Wagonator. Diablo not too far behind, and it's scrolling too fast for me to keep up. So you can kind of make that out yourself. Thanks again, Jansen San, for helping out. I think we saw Resident Elvis up towards the top as well, didn't we, in that point standing somewhere?
I feel like he's leading it going into the final race.
We're not even close to the final race. We still got 2 more races to go.
And at the rate we're doing, we should have them done by the end of summer? Question mark?
December. We'll shoot for December. Anyway, thanks a lot. We will try and get the next 2 up a lot sooner than this one.
We still got to do the draw too, the prizes and.
Yes, the big end of season draw. Again, thank you, Snap On, for all your support on this series. I have no idea. It's obviously not for the broadcasts. It's got to be for the race itself. As always, we will leave you with a promo from our friends at Off Camber TV. Until the next race, we'll see you then.